Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. Today we'll be looking at the CyberpunkRed Generation Red set, manufactured by Monster Fight Club. So when you order this, you'll get your cardboard box in the mail, and you'll get this plastic bag with all your figures. No fancy packaging in here. And you'll also get this warning. So there's no assembly instructions, but there are instructions on how to work with your model. Use a hobby knife, super glue, no filing here. Alright, we'll go ahead and get these guys together. Alright, so we have these models put together. See, we have the standard 5 that come in a set for CyberpunkRed. Now, these are all children, and I wasn't interested, but since I was buying so many CyberpunkRed models, I figured, why not throw these kids on? These were made for an RPG game, and I'm sure it'd be fun to play kids with bikes set in a cyberpunk world, but I was envisioning Reality's Edge. And I really thought of these as like, some type of NPC character they keep on the board that if my crew bumped into, it could cause some problems. But you can actually look at the way they modeled these individuals. You could actually make your own prepubescent gang of cyberpunk fighters here. So, for example, we have someone who cut out well as a sprawl Ronin. She's got a blade, inline skates, and of course the hood with the little animal ears. This dual wielding some form of Tech 9. This would be a great little enforcer. So very well detailed on the smaller models here. They have all got little backpacks. Now this is the one you catch your eye. The kid with the surface-to-air missiles. I don't know how I'd use that. I think that's too big of a gun for Reality's Edge, but we'll find something to do with it. Maybe make that the objective. Stop this kid from shooting down something. And then you've got the one blowing bubble gum with a hockey stick. I had this on one of the other sets with the Sprawl Ronin. I got to figure out how to straighten out. See, this sword came through nice and straight, but this one looks like it's curved. Now you can say he's got a beat-up hockey stick, and it's got some wraps around it. But I don't like how that came out, so I'm gonna see if I can straighten it out with some warm water. See if this plastic reacts to that. Of course, this would be probably a ganger or something. Kid on his bicycle. Now, these models are well done, well sculpted. They are smaller, come in more pieces than some of the other adult sets. But the mold line's not as bad. Easy to clean up. But as I said, I was thinking about this for Reality's Edge. But until I found CyberpunkRed, I've been focusing on the 28mm range. But these are not 28mm. However, these are children, so when I started Reality's Edge, I was looking at using Anvil Industry, which is 28mm. So you can see a child in the CyberpunkRed range comes up to the same height as a 28mm adult. Now, I thought about integrating them into Fallout. They're a little bit bulkier than some of the Fallout sculpts there, but still shorter. Maybe just say 17, 16 to this nomadic wasteland, and it's just bulkier because better fed than him. We can work with that. Now where the set really shines is with Batman. It fit really well in, with the 35mm range that Knights Models does for Batman. And just for fun, let's see. most of the Cyberpunk Red models come below Captain America. So Captain America is head and shoulders above them. However, this is a child, so you're expecting it to be shorter. So the children I could see fitting in both the 35 and 40 millimeter range, just because they're supposed to be shorter than the other models. You know, just for fun, let's see what they look like next to some of the other Cyberpunk Red adults. So one of the normal sized female models and one of the big beefy cyborgs. So you can see that they're shorter. You know, not ridiculously short. You're not having an 8-year-old going out there, but you know, teens going up. So right height, happy with that. Alright, so this model, $30 for 5 models. So $6 a model. It's a good price for plastic with this level of detail, this level of assembly, and they are tough. You can drop these, and I want to drop this one. I gotta straighten out that hockey stick. But alright, so I've got my little group of juvenile delinquents ready to go bam bam. So thank you for joining us at Miniature Wargaming Labs, and we'll see you next time.